Hello everybody, it's Bangkok Ian here. Just a quick video. I'm in Changi Airport, got a couple of hours to kill before my flight back to Bangkok. And I thought I'd talk about two really good games that got released in the past couple of weeks. And they're not getting that much attention, but I feel that they're really good games and the word needs to spread about these two games. The first is Observer. This is first-person cyberpunk horror adventure game. It's by the same devs who did Layers of Fear. Now, I really like the atmosphere in Layers of Fear, but the actual gameplay wasn't that good. It was merely just a walking simulator. It was just you. There was no other characters in the game, really. But this is different. This stars Rutger Hauer. Yeah, this game came out of nowhere. I mean, I had no idea about it until it got released, which is a crying shame. It should have been hyped, because it's that good. It stars Rutger Hauer as the main character. And I mean, Rutger Hauer in the cyberpunk game, a la Blade Runner, you know? It's really good. And so it's not just a little bit of Rutger Hauer, he's the main character, that's who you play as. Not all the time. It's very clever, I'm not going to spoil it. But it's a really, really fantastic game. And I said it's a first-person adventure game, but it's also bloody scary in places as well. You can tell it's by the devs who made the Layers of Fear game, because that was, again, it was really scary, but the game not that good. But this is excellent. And I love how you got all these cybernetic implants, so you got like a bioscan and then you got like a cyber scan, and you have to use the two viewpoints as well as your normal view to solve puzzles and progress to the next one. And it's got lots of really interesting characters. The story is excellent. It's really, really good. So get it. It's called Observer. It's out on Steam. It's also at the consoles. It's a fantastic game. If you like adventure games, if you like sci-fi, cyberpunk games, if you like horror games, if you're a fan of Rutger Hauer, which I am, I would have got it just to play as Rutger Hauer. Get it. It's really, really good. The second game, again, it's another brilliant game. I was playing this all weekend as well. Agents of Mayhem. Now again, this has got only mediocre reviews, and I can't understand why, because I think it's a huge amount of fun. It really is excellent fun. Basically, it's a superhero third-person game, and it's the best of its genre since the original Crackdown. Now, I'm not talking the crappy Crackdown 2 sequel, where you're fighting the zombies. I didn't like the sequel to Crackdown. No, not at all. This is on a par with Crackdown 1. It's not got as much in the collectathon with all the spheres and everything, all those amazing ability spheres that made Crackdown such a pleasure to play. There are some, which is great. All these upgrade crystals, and they're placed all around the landscape. There's quite a bit of verticality to it as well. And puzzles, how you can see the crystals. Oh, there's one over there. You have to make your way over there. But the story is really good. It's by Volition, they've made so many great games. Some of the Red Faction games, Red Faction Guerrilla, Armageddon, all the older games in the Red Faction. And they also did the Saints Row. And this is sort of like a Saints Row, but there's no gangster bits. It's just you got a team of quite a varied bunch of heroes, and you can only select 3 as your team. Sometimes you're only playing solo if you want to get a new character. But the characters are really clever. You can tune the game to how you like to play. There are snipers, so you can take people out long distance and fight from a distance. Or there's people with like assault rifles or submachine guns or pistols. So they're like medium, short range. And then you've got the melee characters who are more melee focused, so you can play it like a brawler if you like. And this is all mixed up with some really nice, really funny story missions, and that's what I like about this game. It's funny. Yeah, it's crude, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's very well written. There's one character called Hollywood. He's like a faded action star. He's the first character you play, and it's very well written. And the voice acting is very, very funny. and it looks really nice. You're playing in Seoul, that's where the game takes place in Seoul. But there's also areas where you can send your agents to open up different areas. And the upgrade system is amazing, it's really varied. And you get all these different crystals and there's modifiers for your weapons. It's a very, very good game. And I don't understand how it's been getting mediocre reviews. People say it's repetitive, but no, because the mission's so well written. Yeah, okay, you land from your arc, then you get onto the ground in Seoul, and then you got to do your standard third-person stuff in the car or jumping from building to building. But it's such good fun. The controls are really good. Works really well. Looks fantastic, like a cel-shaded cartoon style. Give Agents of Mayhem a try. You won't regret it. And I said, it's by volition. They never seem to get any luck when they release their games. You know, I don't know why, because they're one of my favourite devs. So yeah, Observer, Agents of Mayhem, good games. Okay, that's it. Just a quick video. It's a 360 video as well, so you can explore this bar. I'm in Levy's bar in Singapore Airport, Changi. Okay, that's all from me for now. Thanks for watching. Cheers.